Welcome to today's fast track episode of The Growth Zone. My name is Christian Bartsch, and these episodes provide you with a focused, mind-feeding topic. You can use it to have some new ideas to guide you through the day. Let's get started on today's topic. So, today's topic is really an interesting one, or problematic if you would like. Western governments have no clue how to boost their economies using 5G, while China loves. So that's unfortunately a situation because, the thing is, in China, a lot of the production is happening from the Western world. Many companies tried to increase their profits, their EBIT and all different kind of things, but forgot that they're actually selling their own foundations by doing that, because they moved all the factory to places like China. They worked with joint venture companies and eventually handed over their trade secrets. Some companies were smart not to do it and decided rather not to enter the Chinese market. But we are now in a situation where 5G is going to be an important element of innovation. It's going to cost a lot of jobs, and it is going to cut labor costs for those who know how to use it smartly. And a lot of businesses are going to go out of business. And that's already being massively pushed by the pandemic. But the thing is, we see the Western governments, they are hopping around, going in circles and trying to somehow regulate 5G technology. They're trying to sell licenses, and what are they doing? They are taking money out of Western companies. So the Western companies haven't got then the necessary funds to actually innovate further than they would be able if they had to put the money that they have left into technology being manufactured in China. And that's what takes us to a big problematic issue that, of course, when technology is being developed in China instead of, let's say, in the US, in Canada, in Europe, it becomes a problem of national security. And that's the thing. You want to have technology developed in your own country or in your own region that you want to use, especially if it is somehow related to defense eventually, or people communicating trade secrets, other things. You want to ensure that your laws or your regulations of data privacy and trade secrets and so on are covered. And in business, of course, there's something that we would call patents, trademarks. An experience from many businesses and business owners who have spoken about doing business together with China. It's been sometimes quite a problem because, trademarks don't mean a lot in China. And of course, they have a different kind of perspective, how we look at that, and that's their way of doing business. They want to do fast business at a much more Wild West way than even the Americans are used to. And that's going to really, really hit companies in the Western world if they are not smart enough to outmaneuver that. Governments are now growingly aware that they've put themselves at a high risk by using technology that's made in China. We've seen so many other providers and manufacturers of different kind of equipments, whether it's smartphones and other stuff, that are pulling data from consumers and companies in the Western world back to China. They don't need to have all that information. It's usually something that nobody would be able to use because it's of no value. But there's obviously some value in it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be storing this. Because storage costs money, and it of course means as well economic power. So if we are let's say an employer, a business, Whether you're a corporate or whether you are a privately held business, you're the business owner. You want to, of course, protect your trade secrets. You want to develop new products, new services. You want to hire new people, and you want to be sure that all your hard work is protected. You invest, of course, money in getting lawyers to protect your interests. You do proper contracts, you do trademarks, you get patents and all different kind of things. You have special work employment agreements and all that sort of stuff. But if all that effort is nothing worth and it's not a shield to protect you, why waste money on that? If your government isn't willing to actually go and protect your business interest, your country's interest, because the first interest of a country is to create value. It's to create jobs. And if there's no value in what you are producing, what you are creating, you cannot create jobs. And jobs actually are what sustain families. It's what pays for roads. It's what pays for schools, for universities, for all the safety that we have. It doesn't only just pay maybe for military equipment. It pays for many things that we usually take for granted. We expect that we have a right to have that, or an entitlement, as some people would do. But the thing is, you have to be aware, you have to innovate in business. And looking at what's happening now, 5G is a massive threat for some people if they don't do business and they don't do regulations or laws or protect even their businesses against certain actions. And that's the key thing. In other times, governments would absolutely try to protect. They would go crazy trying to protect that the opposite side doesn't get their equipment or stuff. Just think of the Cold War, where certain countries weren't allowed to export equipment of certain kind to other countries. And today, these countries can go and buy these companies who are of highly strategic value, who manufacture products or items or equipment that other national companies need to produce products that are maybe important for our health, maybe important for our safety, or even important for national defense and all these things. And they're just selling the companies as if it was nothing important. That's something that's really showing off how some Western governments just have no clue what they are doing. And many business owners just look at that and say, I don't get it. They can't do this. It's just insane. And looking at 5G, there's so much opportunity coming towards businesses in the Western world where we can create a lot of jobs, new jobs. It's not just about people who are leaving school or university that we can create new technology, as well jobs that can even help those who are way above the 50 or even the 60. There are plenty of opportunities where we can improve safety, road safety, reduce the risks and reduce the amount of deaths on the road and other kinds of places. We can increase safety in manufacturing. And we can even produce products that are more environmentally friendly. Hey, how about consuming less products that are going to create a lot of garbage? How about reducing our electricity consumption? Being smart in what we do. But if we sell all the key components, the key manufacturers, the key elements in that equation to somebody who doesn't care about environment, you have a big problem because they don't care about certain things, and we've seen it. Things are happening in the world that we don't like, but our governments obviously find it's okay to sell these key businesses to this kind of places. So, in the next episode, I'm going to take you on to a further thought train about 5G and how it's affecting the corporate world, how it's affecting jobs, office spaces, the commercial real estate, and even places where data is being stored. I hope you enjoyed the Fast Track edition of today. I would like to invite you to follow our show so that you don't miss the upcoming interviews with leaders in the market. Simply visit the website follow.prmediareach.com. I will be adding the link also to the description of this episode so that you just need to click on that link. The link is follow.prmediareach.com. follow.prmediareach.com. You can follow me also on Twitter by using the Twitter handle CAPBarch. So it's spelled CAPBARTSCH. Or for those who are into sailing and flying, Charlie Alpha Papa Bravo Alpha Romeo Tango Sierra Charlie Hotel. Yes, that's CAP Barge. See you soon or hear you soon in the next episode. And please share as well this episode if you've enjoyed it and would like to let others have the opportunity to use it as well to get new ideas and insights.